A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Tuesday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled as always. My name is Tony Bitoye. I want to start the show off tonight by saying a very big thank you to you for joining us, and also promise you that if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes of Sports Tonight, we will be taking you on a trip, very enjoyable trip around the exciting, fast-paced world of sports. And tonight is a very, very special night because we have very important persons in the house. Let me just start off the show by giving you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program tonight. In the next couple of minutes, we will be talking about the Nigeria Professional Football League Match Day 4. A lot of exciting games to be played tomorrow. We'll be filling you in on all of that in the next couple of minutes. And I can also tell you that on the program tonight, we have a very special guest. We are going to be joined in the next couple of minutes as well by the chairman of the technical subcommittee of the Nigerian Football Federation, Barrister Chris Green, and of course the Nigeria Football Federation Director of Media, Demola Olajire. They'll be joining us later on Sports Tonight, and the issue, of course, will be Nigerian football. We'll be taking a look at all the stories, the good, the bad, the not too good, the very ugly, the not too ugly. We'll be taking a look at all of that on the program tonight. So you need to get ready to be a part of the show, because we will want you to talk to us and ask questions as well as we progress with that part of the show on Sports Tonight. But once again, thank you for joining us. Let me start off the show very quickly by telling you about the feedback and how you can be a part of what we're doing on the program tonight. We will want to hear from you, and tonight is one of those nights that your feedback will count for so much, all right? And you can give us your own opinion to issues as we raise them on the program tonight through those platforms you're seeing on your screen on Facebook and on Twitter. So please pick up your tabs and start to talk to us on the program tonight. We want to hear from you. All right. Let's also tell you very quickly that all our stories and all the details, everything that you want around the news that you've had on Channels TV, you can find on our website, www.channelstv.com, youtube.com/channelsweb. It's available for you. You can keep tabs and follow us there, and it can get better for you if you download the Channels app for your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry from their respective stores, and gets better. You are able to track everything that goes on Channels TV. All right, so download that app, and as you do that, as you talk to us on the program tonight, do us a little favor of telling us exactly where you are talking to us from. That's as you pass your comments on Facebook and on Twitter. Tell us where your messages are coming from, and together we will keep the show rolling. All right, it's time for me to tell you that I'm starting off the show tonight with Austin Okon, award-winning. I need to include that. Award-winning Austin Okon Akpan. Austin, congratulations on the latest award. You're just picking up these awards left, right, and center.
I'm working with a winning team.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
All right, so congratulations on this one.
Thank you so much, Tony.
All right, good to have you on
always
Sports Tonight.
Yeah,
Austin, let's go into business very quickly. A lot to talk about, really, before we go into all the heavyweight stuff that we have around football for you on the program tonight. Table tennis, let's start with that. The team, they've kept the momentum going.
That's right.
Yesterday, we were talking about their first 3 games, victories in those games. Today, we're talking about yet another win for the team.
That's right.
They took out Slovakia Republic. So it's 4 wins out of 4 for the guys. Regrettably, the guys are not there. They couldn't pay their way through, but the boys are making us really, really, really proud.
What a story it has been for table tennis in Nigeria. I'm telling you, this morning while we're monitoring that game against Slovakia, it was a really tense one. But this team, the trio of Segun Toriola, Aaron Okwadri, and Bode Abiodun, they showed good character. They went on to get that crucial win. Now their next game is against Vietnam. Beat Vietnam, top the table, and go straight to the quarterfinals. This is a team that sponsored themselves to the championship.
That's true.
It doesn't sound sweet
it's
in any way. Today I went to the National Table Tennis Training Center at the National Stadium. I met with Aminat Fashola. She's supposed to be part of the female team to this competition. I tried to speak to her. She was broken because we keep saying that female table tennis is not doing so well. But the machinery is supposed to support them to do well is not supporting them. Take a look at the men's team, for instance. They just came out from Sudan. Aaron Quadri brought money out of his pocket. Segun Toriola brought money out of his pocket, took himself to the Africa Top 16 and the Olympic qualifiers in Sudan. Now they've taken themselves to Malaysia to represent.
Is this how
the
they'll
country.
keep taking themselves everywhere? And that was the challenge that we threw at the National Sports Commission yesterday, at the sports minister.
Yeah.
Because, Mr. President, I heard him say that money for the Olympic Games for preparation of athletes has been approved. So that means that money is going to come out someday. It could be a day to the Olympics. It could be right in the middle of the Olympics. But the guarantee is that that money will be released someday, because there's a difference between being approved and being released. But the challenge for Barrister Solomon Dalong, the sports minister, is for him to use all the creativity that he has to get funds out for the different federations, so that when the government money is eventually released, we're not lagging behind in terms of preparation. Because the money has to come at the right time, has to be invested in the right places for the right results to come out. Austin,
let me just say this, because if I get to meet the minister, that's the first thing I'm asking him. This is the 1st of March, and in an Olympic year, the Olympic is in August.
All sports are complaining about lack of funds.
Same story everywhere. Sports. So it means at the start of the year, when the minister was saying, I'm a sports minister, we love the fact that you're going to support other sports, Federation president gave the outline of their programs. Taekwondo, because of problems here and
First time in 12 years.
We will not be participating.
We will not be at the Olympics.
At the Olympics. Okay, now that we have Segun Toriola, Edem Ofiong, Olufoke Oshanaike, and Aaron Quadri at the Olympics without support, what is left for them to go give their best?
All right, let's move quickly from that story. Good story, because these guys invested in themselves, pay their ways through. Let's talk about the wrestlers. They will be leaving for Cairo. The wrestlers, of course, the chairman, the president of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, is an Olympic gold medalist himself, Daniel Igali. He's planned out the strategy for his team for this Olympic year. And one of the key things they want to do is to get these athletes in tip-top shape by going to Cairo. But already, he has decimated his team. He has reduced the number of wrestlers he's taken to this tournament because lack of funds. But, well, maybe better late than never. At least some athletes will now be leaving for Cairo.
That's right. The good one is that competition is actually in Alexandria in Egypt. And the Nigerian Wrestling Federation had planned to go with 20 wrestlers. You know why, Tony? Because they have done so much in ensuring that they place athletes in a position to pick tickets to the Olympics. And
gather points enough
the more
to qualify.
The merrier.